Hi, friends. It's Tuesday time with Jill. How are you? So happy you're stopping by. It's a busy week here at Just Jill, and it's been a busy couple of weeks, actually. It's been a busy month of July. You all are going crazy for our holiday product, which is really exciting. The fun thing about tonight is we have some new things that we haven't talked about, some new things to share with you. So I'm excited to have you jump on in and be part of our chat tonight. And make sure you let me know you're here by saying hi. Hi, Matthew. Nice to see you. I know you were over on Instagram too. Thanks for being both places. So when you come into the chat, make sure you say hi. Let me know you're here. Megan's with us as well. So if you have any questions about any of the things we're talking about, hi, Mary in Indianapolis. Hi, Carolyn. Nice to see you. If you have any questions about anything, Megan is in the chat. Kylie is doing the Kylie cam tonight, so she's going to be showing you some close-ups of some of the things that we have. Hi, everybody jumping in. Hi, Mariana. Hi, Sandy, Carol, and Sarah. Nice to see all of you. Great to have you here. Hey, Amy. Hope you had a good day too. It's been a busy day, can I tell you? So you all will get a kick out of this, but when we order our products, we bring in certain quantities and, it depends on, we usually stagger them. Oh, this is arriving here, this is arriving here. And maybe it's like 8 or 10 boxes that we get, and then we unpack them and then we have them ready to ship to all of you. Well, so many of our Christmas in July items sold out, and we were rushing to try to get reorders because a lot of you were like, I missed out. Is it coming back? So we put in this huge order because so many of you wanted some of the things that sold out. Hi, Carol. And they're being delivered tomorrow. We have 43 boxes of product coming tomorrow, 2 pallets. Like, for a lot of companies, that's nothing. But for our little Just Jill shop, that's amazing. It's huge. Hopefully we have room for all of it. I don't know. Well, hopefully the warehouse will hold it. But really excited. So be on the lookout because there will be things and quantities that will be updating, advanced orders. Some things we couldn't get back before the end of the month, but we're going to try to get them for later in the fall. I know a lot of you have had questions about the gingerbread items. A lot of you have been wanting to know about the gingerbread nutcracker. He won't be back before the end of the month, but we're going to try to get him back in for fall. So, and then we brought in some new things. So just to give you a heads up of what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, tonight we're going to be talking about some new things. You see popcorn behind me, so I'm excited to introduce you to Belle's popcorn. We looked for 2.5 years for the right popcorn brand, and we found it in Texas. So really excited to talk to you about Belle's. Our beautiful Northern Lights trees. We haven't really talked about those. Hi, Sarah. Your products are awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I'm so happy. Thank you for shopping with us. Glad you like what we're putting together. These trees are insane. We'll do a close-up on them in a little bit, but aren't they so pretty? We haven't talked about them this season. The taller one we had last year and it sold out, brought it back. And then also this is sort of the same look of cut crystal, but it's a little bit chubbier. And then it's a fan that sort of has 2 speeds as it swirls the glitter on the inside as like a flurry, and then it slows down, which gives that glitter time to look like fresh fallen snow and reflects the lights beautifully. Runs on batteries, but also has a USB plug-in. So if you want to leave it running all of the time or for a longer time, you can do that. So check those out at justjillshop.com. So we're going to talk about popcorn, brand new. We're going to talk about some Christmas items. Going to remind you about some of the special offers that are expiring because I don't want you to miss out on those things. And I also just want to say thank you for being here. There's a lot of buzz in the media right now about Amazon Prime Day. And, listen, we did a little gift guide around it, things that we like from Amazon. And, Target's having their sales and Walmart's having their sales. And those are huge retailers. And there are so many places that you could choose to spend your time and spend your money and where you want to shop. And I just want to say thank you for supporting my small business. Thank you so much for believing in me and supporting our team and just for your cheerleading and all things. So thank you. Again, there are a lot of places where you can choose to shop. And I'm honored that you all put the word out about us. Thank you. Keep doing it. Post pictures of what you buy. Do an unboxing of Just Jill things. I would love to see that. Hashtag it Just Jill Shop or something. I'll find it. But just thank you. Thank you so much because obviously, as I'm sure you can imagine, being in the retail business isn't easy. Being a little player on this grand behemoth stage is not easy. But guess what? Amazon started small too, right? They started selling books. So who knows what could happen? Let's put that positive energy into the world. Karen said, hi, love my coastal Santa. Oh, I'm so good. Oh my gosh, Kylie, we've got to bring out the buyer's choice Santa. That's the one thing I forgot to bring in. Um, so we'll bring that in. If you haven't seen them, we're down to our final quantities. I think we only have a couple dozen of those buyer's choice Santas left, which was brand new for the season and super exciting. Oh my gosh, I love seeing all of your comments. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Bonnie, to Megan and Kylie too. Thank you. So glad to have all of you here. Just thank you. Thanks so much. All right, so let me just touch on a couple of quick little things. As more and more people I know are coming in, great to see all of you that are here tonight. Thank you for being here. Great having you here. So a couple key things. If you love our Bagelista bagels, I know a lot of you do. It's one of our best selling food items. We usually do 4 packs for $39. Remember, every price I give you always includes shipping. You don't have more shipping on top of that. And it doesn't matter whether you live in the tip of Maine or the tip of Washington or the south of Florida or San Diego, California. It doesn't matter. Shipping's included in all of your purchases. That's the Just Jill way. So if you love our Bagelista bagels, we're doing a buy 4, get 1 free. So usually we do 4 bags. You're going to get 5. So it's 5 bags for the price of 4. You can choose from plain, everything, sesame, or cinnamon raisin. Our variety pack gives you 1 of each of those flavors. You never know what that 5th bag is going to be. That's the surprise. You might get to try a new flavor. You might find that you get, another bag of your favorite. But 5 bags of Bagelista instead of 4 for $39. That offer expires tomorrow. So don't miss out on that because that's one of the best deals that we offer. If you haven't tried those bagels, they're made in New York. You bake them fresh. They're half baked. So you put them in your freezer when you get them at home. You turn on the oven on a Wednesday morning, heat it up to 425, bake from frozen for 7 to 10 minutes, and you have the most delicious bagel experience. Warren and his wife started this company during COVID. They couldn't get their fresh baked bagels from their local bagel shop. And they said, you know what? People would love that experience at home. Let's figure it out. They're made in the Bronx. They're made with the water, or made in Brooklyn, Bronx. It starts with a B. I can't remember. My brain can only hold so much. And it uses the real water from New York City, which everybody says that's the difference with the New York bagel. And the only difference is you finish the baking process. What I usually do when I put in a couple on a baking sheet is I bake off 1 or 2 extras. And then those are the ones that the next day I slice in half and put in my toaster, and then I toast those. But I love getting the fresh one right out of the oven. It's so good. So try those. 5 bags for the price of 4. Bagelista, that offer expires end of day tomorrow. We talked about that coastal Santa from Buyer's Choice. I just wanted to show him to you one more time because I don't know if he's going to be here in the next couple of weeks when we do this again. So, it's a limited edition. I'm very lucky to have a wonderful relationship with the Buyers family. I met them years ago when I was hosting on QVC. We did a lot of collaborations together at that time. My buddy Matthew, who's with us, I think he owns every single Jill Joy Santa we ever did. And we did some beauties. But when I started Just Jill and we started to branch out into different categories, the Buyers family was one of the first calls we made. I love the artistry and handwork here. This is what's lost in the day and age of, artificial intelligence and mass production. These are made and painted and created by hand. This is artisan work made here in Pennsylvania. This is a family-owned company. Joyce's background, Joyce Byers, the founder of this company, her background is in fashion. So she's great at coming up with ideas for outfits. And this coastal Santa we thought perfect for Christmas in July, but was really based off of an original Santa that I have from Buyer's Choice. We took elements of that to create this one just for you. So he's in this beautiful blue velvet. I love the curly beard. I say that, everybody's hair gets a little frizzy when they go to the beach. And so Santa's beard gets that way too. There's a little piece of styrofoam on there. His wreath has the little starfish on them. He's carrying this silver filigree lamp. I love that little touch of shine. And then he has a basket filled with fresh seashells. Love the white faux fur trim around the bottom. And then he has the cute little starfish right up on his hat. People have asked, there's the signature on the bottom. Teresa said, I love him, my first Buyer's Choice. I'm so glad, Teresa. There's Joyce's signature. She does not sign all of the Buyer's Choice figurines, by the way. So that's kind of a special, extra. And then, of course, the most valuable part, not really, but I signed him right there in the bottom. So when you get yours, a couple people wrote in and said, Jill, I thought you said you signed it. Don't look for my signature there. Look for my signature there. All right. So I signed all 150 of them. It's a limited edition, only 150 of this Santa. When it's gone, it's gone. We're not bringing him back. We're not doing him again. We'll do a new Santa for Christmas in July next year. We're doing a new Santa already in the works, ideas in the works for Christmas this year. But if you love Buyer's Choice and want a really special guy, make sure you get yours. There's only a few dozen of those left to go around. All right. You guys ready to talk about food for a few minutes? And I saw somebody was asking, were my Buyer's Choice signed by me too? The ones at QVC I did not sign. No, those were not signed. So there were so many of those. Obviously QVC is going to buy a lot more than what we do here at Just Jill. So sorry, Matthew. If we ever meet in person, bring your Buyer's Choice and I will sign them for you. But I didn't sign any of those collections. So these ones that we did for you here are really extra special. All right, so let's talk food for a second, because I'm a foodie. I love to find great brands. And when we launched Just Jill and we were starting to talk about what kinds of foods did we want to offer? I knew I wanted my grandma's coffee cakes, no brainer in my opinion, because they're just such great quality. Those are on sale all month, by the way. I knew I wanted to have a great sort of meat purveyor. So lucky we have Scott Fisher from Happy to Meet You. I knew some great candy brands, which is why we have the Bowers Majescas. I loved Pear Snacks. They're wonderful nuts. We discovered some new brands along the way, Southern Root Sisters with their pepper jams, and all of those are available over at Just Jill Shop. But I'm a popcorn girl. Any other popcorn lovers out there? I love popcorn, and I really wanted to have popcorn as part of the Just Jill assortment. And it's taken us 2.5 years to find a popcorn brand that I felt like, yes, this one is good enough to share. This isn't about plain buttered movie extra popcorn. This is about cheddar popcorn, white cheddar popcorn, sea salt caramel popcorn. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Lemon cheesecake popcorn, cookies and cream popcorn, cinnamon roll popcorn, and an extra bonus bag with all of your Belle's popcorn purchases at Just Jill. You're going to get to try their chocolate drizzle. So Belle's popcorn is located in Texas. I give my husband credit because he found this brand. We tried the samples and our whole team was like, this is it. This is the popcorn. So excited to share with you what makes Belle's different, why you might want to try it. And Lisa, if you love flavored ones, you are going to love these popcorns. If you like the savory, we have a Jill's Favorites. If you want to try a little savory and sweet, we did a Taste of Belle's. And if you just want the sweet, we have just the sweet as well. Each offer gives you 4 bags of popcorn, 4 different flavors, and then your 5th bag, an extra, we include a bag of this chocolate drizzle. We'll be bringing in more chocolate flavors heading into the holiday, but the team at Belle's was awesome, and they're like, well, let's let everybody try chocolate drizzle. It's one of our best sellers. Let's include that as an extra. So you're getting those 5 bags of popcorn and we'll go through the offers. And to help me do that, I'm excited to head on out to Texas. We're going to go welcome in everybody. Madison from Belle's Popcorn. Hi, Madison. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, Jill. How are you?
I'm great. We're so happy to have you here. So excited to tell the Belle story. And maybe you can start there. Like, what is it about this popcorn that is different from all the others? What's the Belle's secret, Madison?
Well, normally we don't share our secrets, but for Just Jill, we're gonna share them tonight. We handcraft in small batches. We have little batches that we make in the back of the kitchen. It makes about 60 bags. We make sure that each of our flavors are put together nice and ready for everyone to enjoy, and everyone gets a taste of that little Belle's touch of that handcrafted small business goodness.
Well, it's not just the flavors. Like, we'll get to that part, but I would have to think, like, before you can think about putting the flavors on, it's got to start with good quality popcorn, right?
Yes, and that's who we are to a core. Because we are a smaller business, we really take our customers' feedback seriously, and we want to produce a product that customers are excited about and excited to share with friends and family. Which is why we've got Christmas in July going on. I'm so excited to be here. We've got kind of our little summer and Christmas July right here in front of us to kind of show how you can share bells with your friends.
Well, let's talk about some of the flavors. Why don't we? Do you have which set do you have in front of you there, Madison? Do you have the Taste of Bells? Is that what you have in front of you?
Yes, this is the taste and bells
Yeah.
right in front of me.
Yeah, so one thing that was really
So,
fun is as I got a chance to work with you and Dror, the founder, to put these kind of configurations together. And so for this Taste of Bells, we really wanted everybody to get a sampling of both the sweet and the savory. So do you want to tell everybody what's included in this one?
yes, so for our taste of bells right here in the front, we have our extra cheddar, which is kind of your normal go-to cheddar with a little bit of a twist. So what's different about our savory line is that we actually use a mushroom kernel. So this is different than something that you would see at the movie theaters that has that little crunch in it. This is a bit different. When you taste into it, it's got a soft gooiness that you can actually taste all of that flavor when you crunch into it. So we've got our extra cheddar on the savory, and we've got our kettle corn as well. And then for our sweet line on the Taste of Bells, we've got our regular caramel corn as well as our premium cookies and cream flavor. And then, as you mentioned before, we do have our extra little chocolate drizzle bag to go with that.
I love that assortment because I think, it gives everybody, if you like that savory cheddar, you're going to get that. I love a good kettle corn because it's just subtly sweet, right? And then you've got the deliciousness of the cookies and cream, which is like their premium. And we did an all dessert collection,
Yes.
which we'll talk about. And then just a good classic caramel corn where you have just that glaze almost, right, of the caramel
Yes.
over the popcorn itself. One thing I want to make sure everybody knows, when you get the cheddar corn from Bell's, it does have a different bite to it, meaning it's a little bit softer. And I think it's important to call that out because some people might be like, oh, like it's softer. Shouldn't it have a crunch? But it's because these small batches really saturate that popcorn with that cheddar, as opposed to like a brand that's just putting a powdered cheddar coating over it. So it makes it a little softer in the bite. But Madison, like, I bite into it and I almost feel like it's like a little bit of a cheesiness melting in my mouth.
Yes, that's a really good way to describe it. Jill's right on par, of course. Yep, look at her. I'm gonna take a little bite of popcorn too. Yum.
Mm. Oh, it's so
Mm.
good. It's so
You can't
good.
top it. You can't top it. Mhm.
Mm, so good. And it really is, when you bite it, again, it's a little bit softer, but it's almost like it's like cheese is like melting in your mouth. I can't think of any better
Yes.
way to explain it than that. Mm, it's so good.
Mhm.
All right, let's pivot So that's Taste of Belle's. You want savory, you
Yes.
want sweet, you're going to get it there. Let's talk about the premium dessert flavors, because that is where I really feel like, I love the classic corns, and there is a Jill's favorite. We'll talk about it. But I also know my friends here watching love dessert. So let's talk about this
Yeah.
premium collection of dessert inspired popcorn. Tell me about these, Madison.
Yes. So we've already kind of touched on our cookies and cream. I'm going to go a little bit more into it because it is one of my personal favorites. So I hope
My daughter's
it
favorite too.
becomes
She
one of
loves
your
it.
favorites. Yes, it's so good. And for all of you Oreo lovers, this is the perfect product. You've got kind of that cookie crumble on there on the end. Yep, Jill's showing it just perfectly. This is a decadent kind of product.
Mm.
It's definitely something for all of you chocolate lovers out there. It's a really good product for anyone who's looking for that kind of dessert kind of popcorn. Going on to the other side, we've got our lemon cheesecake popcorn. So for any kind of fruity cheesecake,
So good.
it's so
So
good,
good.
so good. I'm seeing it.
So,
It
and I
is so
have to
good.
say, Madison, I have to say, and Kate just said, Madison is making me want to buy a bunch of popcorn. But I have to say, like, when your team was telling me about the lemon cheesecake, I'm like, hmm, interesting. And I was
Yeah.
kind of like, lemon cheesecake popcorn. Like, I don't know about that. When I bit into this lemon cheesecake popcorn, you all are going to go bananas for it. Like, I won't be surprised if we get requests just to do an all lemon cheesecake pack. It's sweet, it's beautifully balanced, so it's not sour. It's just like when you have like the sweet side of a lemon dessert, and then that little bit of crunch. And again, it's like not coming off on my fingers, so like it's great to put out at a party. It's great to handle, and it's again not heavily coated where it's like all you taste is the coating. It's that small batch artisan
Yeah.
technique that gets just the right amount of flavor to let you know it's special.
Yes, and speaking of special, I know you kind of touched on this earlier, Jill, but the lemon cheesecake is a flavor that we don't offer anywhere else. It's not on Amazon, it's not on our online store, any of that. This is made specifically for Jill. This is in the Jill Sweet Favorites pack. Jill got a little insight into all of the gooey goodness, and we've got an extra flavor in that same pack that is also an extra that is
Mm,
not included in anywhere else. We've got our cinnamon roll popcorn. This is a
so
timeless
good.
flavor. You can use it for the holidays when it gets cooler. But cinnamon rolls, I mean, you can't go wrong. And hey, if you're craving a little cinnamon roll and you didn't get any for breakfast, you can have some for dessert, right? So we've got
Mm.
our cinnamon roll flavor, really good. Another one that just melts into your mouth. And we're gonna finish with our last one here. We've got a lot of goodness kind of
Birthday
going
cake.
on. We've got our birthday cake.
Birthday
So
cake.
obviously everyone has birthdays, right? But this is a very popular flavor, and we thought, hey, if it's popular, we might as well put it with popcorn. So this is our birthday cake. You can see it up close. We've got our little sprinkles that are included on top. Yep, you can see it there in the camera. So that's a super fun bundle. That's the Jill's Sweet Favorites bundle. And it really is something that you can't get anywhere else. And we are also putting in the chocolate drizzle on top of that one as well. So this is definitely a good one for the people who are looking for that dessert popcorn.
Let me just take a moment and talk about, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, these look amazing. Um, that cinnamon roll. Can we just go back to cinnamon roll for a
Mm,
second? So I don't know
we
if you ever
can.
did this when you were a kid, Madison, but when I was growing up, I can remember my mom would make me cinnamon sugar toast. And so it was like a really yummy slice of bread with like slather of butter, and then the perfect balance of sugar and cinnamon sprinkled across the top of it. And like the cinnamon and sugar would melt down into the butter, and then you'd take a
Mhm.
bite of it, and it would just be like deliciousness, like your taste buds were like exploding. So good. When I took a couple bites of that cinnamon roll popcorn, that's exactly what I tasted. I tasted that cinnamon, sugar, little tiny bit of butter that makes it melt down on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, so good. It's it's so good. Cinnamon, sugar, amazing. So good. Here's a question from Amanda, a good one too, Madison, because I go all over the flavors and I forget about the basics. How long does the popcorn keep if it's not opened? So if I don't open it at all, when I get my package, how long do I have before I need to eat it?
So for the cinnamon roll flavor and for anything that is sweet or any of the premiums, which would be all of Jill's sweet favorites, those all last for 8 months in a bag if you don't open them. So,
Great.
and for some of you that were commenting, I saw that some people were talking about stocking stuffers. You can get these for stocking stuffers, keep them ready. If you're looking for a good gift to give to someone and you don't want to have to scramble at the last second, this product will still be good by the time that you're throwing it in a stocking stuffer for one of your friends or family.
What about the cheddars, the caramel? Do those have the same shelf life if not opened, or do we need to eat those sooner?
You will need to eat those sooner just because we want you to have the same kind of freshness when you're biting into it. And we say that 4 months is about the time period for any of those savory flavors. So that includes all of the cheddars, the extra cheddar, the white cheddar, and even the caramel and cheddar mix. We want to stay on the safe side there. It does have the caramel in there, which is good, but we want to make sure that cheddar stays fresh.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So the dessert ones, you guys, like, would I ever steer you wrong on dessert? Never, ever would I steer you wrong on dessert. So good. And I love the birthday cake one because I think our Megan on my team, it was just her birthday yesterday. So everybody wish Megan a happy belated birthday. Like that would have been so cute to like give to her with a little gift card, like happy birthday cake, popcorn. So yummy. All right. So let's see. Judy's like, can't wait to order lots of these. Can't make up my mind. I want them all. So here's the thing, everybody. We wanted to bring them to you in Christmas and July because then now you'll get a chance to taste all of the different ones. And we're going to have all kinds of offers from Belle's heading into the holiday season. By the way, although Belle's is this small batch made popcorn company, they private label for some really big heavy hitters like premium Fifth Avenue gourmet stores. Like, so it's pretty cool, y'all, that look, you're from Texas, and so now I'm talking like I'm from the South. But it's pretty cool that Belle's is working with us here at Just Jill because they are in a position where like big names are asking them to make their popcorn for their brands. And I love that we're able to give all of you that same attention and detail to great taste and quality. Should we talk about my favorites? Because again, like I am Jill, and
I
did
guess
pick these.
so.
So, and the Jill's favorites. Linda said I just ordered one of each set. Oh my gosh, Linda, you're gonna love them. They're so good, so good. But let's talk about my favorites because for me, I mean, listen, clearly I love sweets, but I do love savory popcorn. I do love cheddar popcorn. I love the combination of cheddar and caramel. So for my favorites, and I'll let you talk about them individually, Madison, but I did a bag of the extra cheddar, a bag of the white cheddar, a bag of the sea salt caramel, and a bag of the cheddar caramel mix. And then don't forget, every set comes with a fifth bag of the chocolate drizzle. Is that chocolate drizzled over caramel corn, Madison, just to clarify?
Yes, it is. Thanks for asking, Jill. So basically, our process starts with the popping of the popcorn, and then we coat it in that caramel, and then we drizzle the chocolate over, which is why it's considered one of our premium flavors because we take the time to go through a 3-step process to make sure that it tastes like what the customers are looking for.
What they're looking for. So can we talk a little bit about Belle's? This is the mix. This is the cheddar caramel mix. But can you talk a little bit about the caramel corn, the sea salt caramel, because I think sometimes people feel like maybe caramel corn could be a dime a dozen. So what do you think makes Belle's special? What's special about that recipe?
So, like you mentioned earlier, I really think it's that taste of right after you bite into it, it's that softness. It's the yummy
Mm,
softness that it slides right down. It's not crystallized or
love
anything
that.
like that. It's not like a powdery. It's a wet caramel coating that just slides right down. It's a really easy snack.
Mm.
It's a great one to have out like I have here. I mean, it's good for the movies. If you're looking for something, if you're popping in a movie at home, people aren't going to the movie theaters as much. You can have that movie theater experience right there in your home. And I think that the caramel and cheddar mix is one of the best flavors for that because you have the people who are looking for a little bit of caramel and a little bit of cheddar, and you mix it up, and everyone's happy.
I love this idea too for those of you who do like to entertain or have people over, or you have your book club or your bridge club, you're playing mahjong, whatever it might be. Like you need to put out some snacks. How fun to put out a little sampling of all of these different popcorn flavors. And I'll tell you, like, little ramekins like this is one of the sweet flavors. I'll tell you right now, there's no way I could, as much as I love this, I couldn't sit and eat that much. And you might think like that doesn't look like it's that much, but when you're using these premium ingredients and getting such a delicious flavor payoff, you don't need a lot of it to satisfy you. You might want to go back for more, but I was surprised at like, gosh, I could just do like a handful of this. This is the birthday cake one, and that sweetness, it satisfies my sweet tooth. I like a crunch. So, for me, for a crunchy
Mhm.
snack, I love that too. These will be so fun for you to share with friends, families. I love the idea of stocking stuffers. I think you'll absolutely fall in love with these flavors. The other thing I've noticed about these, and I'm not gonna lie, like Kylie and I opened these. Judy said, "I can't wait to buy these in great presentation, Madison." I told you they were gonna love you. But my daughter Kylie and I were getting things set up tonight, and we opened these up because I was like, I need to put these in little containers. And so I've been munching on this for the last 2 hours. It doesn't get stuck in my teeth. Like, how about that?
No,
Like,
it
it's
doesn't.
not, again, it's the type of corn that's used that gives it a little bit of a softer bite. Remember with the cheddars, those are gonna seem like they're more saturated as opposed to like the
Yeah.
caramel corn where you're gonna get a little bit of that airier crunch. But don't think that that means that this is stale. It just means it's been saturated. The cheese is like saturated into the popcorn itself, and then when you bite into it, it's almost like that cheese sauce is coming out of it. It's so good.
Right, right. And, another thing that kind of sets Bells apart is just that we make all of our orders fresh to order. So you never have to question the freshness of the product. When it's coming to you, it has been made in our kitchen with everyone working together. And it's probably just been a week right before you've gotten it. And that's just the transit time it takes to get to you. So
Mhm.
if you're questioning freshness or if you're wondering, oh, is it going to stay fresh for long? We can guarantee that it's going to be fresh when it shows up to your door. So that's just another little key aspect. And I love how Jill said that, you can have some laying out on the table. I just have really fond memories of kind of nagging at my dad who would always wanted to go for the little nuts on the table. I don't know if any of you have that same experience, but we always had the little nuts on the table and he'd just walk past and get a little bite to eat. And I think this is a really great product to have out and for people to start snacking on, especially for holidays and for special events where you're bringing everyone together. It's a great snack to have out.
Easy snack, great to have. You don't have to. Lynn said, great to add to gift bags for coworkers. Love that.
Yeah.
You don't have to heat up your oven, and you can still have something sweet for dessert. Kate said, I'm taking these to my Alabama football tailgating parties in every flavor. Roll Tide. I love it, Kate. That's awesome. Um, again, you can have birthday cake, lemon cheesecake, cinnamon roll, cookies and cream, and you don't have to heat up your oven. You can just put out these sampling bowls of delicious Bell's popcorn. So Real quickly, I'm just going to review like which each pack has in it, Madison. So if you want the
Okay.
premium dessert flavors, again, those are more premium. There's more involved there. So that's going to include a bag of the lemon cheesecake. Amazing. A bag of the cookies and cream. That was the one that set our team over the edge with this popcorn brand. When we tried that cookies and cream, we were all like, wow, so good. As if crunched up Oreos. And then the middle, the cream in the middle is what coated the popcorn. And then you've got the bits on the outside. Like, look, so good. So lemon cheesecake, cookies and cream, birthday cake, and cinnamon roll. Remember, you can't get lemon cheesecake other places where Belle's is sold. You can't get cinnamon roll in a configuration other places where Belle's is sold. You can only get it here at Just Jill. Sandy said, I'm going to order 3 sets of Jill's classic flavors for Christmas gifts. That's so nice, Sandy. But remember, we're going to keep carrying Belle's. So get some now and enjoy it. But you can keep on ordering it. Well, those may not last for the holidays, Sandy. I don't know. And with all of your orders, so those are the 4 dessert flavors, you're getting a 5th bag, which is the chocolate drizzle. So this is the caramel corn drizzled in chocolate, another premium flavor. The Jill's favorites are that combination of some savory and a little sweet. That gives you extra cheddar, white cheddar, the cheddar caramel blend, and sea salt caramel. Remember, you'll get a 5th bag. That's the chocolate drizzle. And then finally, a taste of Belle's gives you a little premium, a little sweet, a little savory. You're going to get your extra cheddar popcorn, your kettle corn popcorn, your cookies and cream popcorn, and your classic caramel, right? Got all 4 of them. Plus, again, your 5th bag here. So again, if they're the premium, like dessert sweet flavors, Madison, unopened, those last for about 8 months, you said. If it's the cheddar
Yes.
or white cheddar, or maybe the cheddar caramel blend, those are about a 4-month shelf life to maintain freshness. Anything else you want to share with everybody about Belle's Gourmet Popcorn? Anything else we need to know?
Well, man, I didn't think I was going to be spilling all the secrets tonight. um, So I just want to thank everyone. This has been such a neat opportunity to get to meet Jill, and Jill has told me so much about all of you and how great of just a community that you have. And I just want to say thank you so much for welcoming us into your community. And I really hope that Belle's gets to stick around with Just Jill Shop because we've got a lot of new flavors that we've talked about kind of for the holiday season. A little teaser at some white chocolate peppermint, some pumpkin pie caramel. We've
Yeah.
got some cornfetti in there for the kids. So we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. But if you just want a little taste of Belle's, if you want to try some of Jill's favorites, I think this is a great time to just go ahead and try us out. So thank you guys so much for joining, and thanks Jill for having me on.
And again, as my husband Doug is jumping in because he loves Belle's popcorn too, fresh to order, that's unheard of. And that really is another key point with Belle's, everybody. These are not bags that are sitting on shelves made months ago hoping to sell. Your batches haven't been made yet. So they're made fresh to
Right.
order. As Madison explained, 60 bags at a time. Like this isn't even like making 500 or 1,000 at a time, small batches, quality control. You will taste the Belle's difference, I have no doubt. So, Madison, tell everybody at Belle's, thank you so much for their hard work in getting these orders out for us. You did an awesome job tonight. So, thank you for being here. And hope that you'll come back and hang out with us for a Facebook Live again soon.
Yes, I'm hoping as well. This has been really great. Thank you guys so much for the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the yummy popcorn.
Awesome. Thanks, Madison. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
All right. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to try it. I think you are going to love it. I think whatever flavor you got, it's going to be an experience. The sweet ones awesome. Premium, the cheddars, like the white cheddar, the extra cheddar, so good. Love the blend of the cheddar and the caramel. Made fresh to order. That's the Belle's difference. Small batches. That's the Belle's difference. And great flavors. And don't forget, everybody gets a bonus of that chocolate drizzle too. All right. So I'm so glad so many of you picked that up. Cindy said, I haven't ordered anything from you yet. Okay, that's okay. But I do plan to eventually. One of the reasons will be because shipping's included in your price. Your prices are competitive. Bigger point, most importantly, you are honest. Well, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate you. Listen, everybody's welcome here. And if people do nothing but window shop, that's okay too. I mean, of course, I'd love for you to shop. We're trying to run a business. This supports my family. But I'm glad to have everybody here, however you come in, whenever you come in. I hope you feel welcome here. I hope you enjoy this community that we've built, and I hope you love learning about great products. So thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Jill, you're such a joy to be around. Thank you for bringing us the best products. My pleasure. Listen, we've got a lot to get to in our last 20 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Don't you dare change the channel. I want to talk about a couple things before I let you go. Key things, new things you haven't seen. But first, if you love my necklace, this is by Satya. This is her sterling silver collection. Don't forget, we have the Satya pieces that are also done in the 18 karat gold over brass, okay? All Satya jewelry, 15% off. Look at these labradorite earrings. Thank you very much. They're fabulous. You want a little necklace to go with it, please and thank you. These earrings have become my go-to. In fact, I recently went down, we were away for a baseball tournament with Trevor, and then we went down to the beach for a few days, and I did not want to have like deal with jewelry changes with my outfits. Like, I just wanted like one pair of earrings that I could wear for everything. I took these. And you all know me, I'm a hoop earring girl, and these are just awesome. These are all sterling silver from Satya, 15% off, worth every penny, worth every penny. If I could tell you to only get one Satya piece and you're an earring person, I would tell you to get these earrings. They're not too long, like they're not down here. They're not super wide, but then look at, let me just take one out here real quickly if I can, around my ear pod. Look at the detail on them. Like, such beautiful detail. Look at the weight. These aren't like thin tin earrings. This is precious metal sterling silver. They're awesome. So love these earrings. Love, yes, they are light to wear, Carol. They have a presence to them. Like, when you pick them up, you're going to be like, oh gosh, it feels like such a nice, well-made earring. Oh, I just lost an AirPod there. Hang on. Hopefully I'm still good. Okay. They're not heavy. They're not pulling on my ear at all. They're just a beautiful, beautiful look. I love this sun pendant. I love all the Satya pieces. I've been a fan of Satya jewelry for probably almost 30 years. We met at QVC many moons ago, and was excited to reconnect with her at a gift and trade show up in New York. And we've been trying to bring her jewelry to the Just Jill community. And we launched her earlier this year, and it's just been a joy. You have loved her pieces. If you need jewelry for gift ideas, if you want to do the layered necklace look, if you just want some pieces that are a little more special than the rest, check out that Satya collection. That 15% off will be taken at checkout. All right. Let's talk real quickly about some new things from Wonderful. So a lot of you have our single hydro bag, which we introduced to you late last year during the holidays. And I know a lot of you picked up that bag. It's the only bag I've carried ever since we launched them. I love that bag. It's easy. It's lightweight. It looks great. The only complaint about those hydro bags was, I wish it was just a little bigger. I wish I could carry a little bit more. I wish I had room for maybe my full-size wallet. I wish I just had, a little more space. And so the gals at Wonderful took their best-selling hydro bag silhouette, which was that, and they turned it into a more of a like messenger crossbody bag. This is awesome. Still has the guitar strap. So depending on the color that you choose, you will get a different strap. The cool thing here on the inside, and we're going to go to the Kylie cam in a second to show you, with this bag and the other larger the larger wonderful bags, you will get a free water bottle included. So with the new double and the tote and the hobo as a special Christmas in July offer, you will get this great water bottle too. And I just want to show you that on the inside of the bag, don't take that yet, okay? The inside of the bag has a place for you to put your water bottle, and I'll show you how it fits. You have a zip across the back, you have a leash for your keys, and then you also have 2 additional pockets. Here's the water bottle. See the size of it? It slides right down into that pouch. So now you're not dropping your water bottle down there and it's on its side and it spills or it leaks. This is actually, the container for the water bottle is all waterproof. So even if you have condensation on the outside of it, it's not going to make other things in the bag wet. It makes it so that you're hands-free. So if you're walking around, you've got your water bottle, you've got your stuff. You also have room in the front here. This particular pocket is big enough to fit the biggest phone, fits no problem. And then you have an extra pouch there for like your AirPods or maybe your charging cables on the other side. And if you have the original wonderful bag, share your story on that. And then here you'll have credit card slots. You've got a pocket in the front, and then you've got a pocket here that is the full length of that pouch. My hand's all the way down at the bottom. So it's super lightweight. It's really durable. It just gives you room for more, which is what you asked for. Inside of this pocket, you could also do a bottle of wine if you're carrying it and walking to a BYOB. Inside this pocket, you could put your umbrella. And guess what? If it's wet, because this pocket is waterproof, it's not going to get the other things inside your purse wet. You could use your large, heavy sunglass holder inside that if you would like to as well. I always drink iced tea, like that's kind of my thing. I stopped drinking diet soda years and years ago, but I still need a little bit of a caffeine fix once in a while. Well, every day. So I do unsweetened iced tea. Pure Leaf is my favorite. So if I have a bottle of that, I slip it right in my purse and I'm good to go. Great style, great design. You can do this as just an over-the-shoulder bag if you prefer it that way. But I have to say, I'm such a crossbody girl. I love it as a crossbody. So Kylie, I'm going to go to your camera, Kylie. You ready for me? Okay, so here's the Kylie cam, everybody. And she's going to show you all of the different features. See how right there, full-size phone fits in, no problem. This is the navy blue one, which I'm obsessed with. Is anybody shocked? Here is the pocket. Look there, you've got your credit cards in there, like really easy to like slip right in there and find. In the back down there is where I usually put some of my cash. And then that front slide pocket in the front, you could put your lip glosses. And then we zip those back up. I love the blue and white strap on the navy, by the way. It's so great with the gold zippers. So good. And then Kylie, show the inside of the bag too. So you've got a snap closure. There's that full-size water bottle, everybody. Love that. And then you have, look at that, the room that you have there. You can cinch that tight too. So you have the ability to cinch that so that it's more snug. That will work with your Yetis, your Hydro flasks, like any of the brands that you use and carry. I like the Contigo ones too. There's a couple of pockets for you. So another place for you to, store things. And then you also have that back zip. Plus you have all the room in the area that's right next to the water bottle itself. And remember, that water bottle is included. So that's an extra. We'll be continuing with the wonderful bags into the holiday season. I don't know that water bottle is going to be available then, but we're doing it for you for Christmas in July. So lots of colors to choose from. There's the navy. We have a couple options in black with the black strap, black with the, I'll come back to, hang on, remove, there we go. There's black with just a classic black strap. There's black with this black, gray, and white strap. There's this pretty sage green. There is this white patent, very cool, I think, with the black trim. There is bright pink. for those of you who love pink. Okay, a little Barbie inspired, I think. And then we also have it for you over here. If I can pull it off here. I don't think can you see this? This one is the lavender, and it's kind of like a little bit of almost a lavender patent. And I love the strap on that, which is really nice. So that's the new double. The great hydro bag sounds a little bit like the Jill bag. Yeah, right. Um, that is a bag I carry all the time. And I carry the navy and I carry the black. As soon as the navy came out, I switched to the navy. I love it. Lynn said I ordered the double bag as soon as I saw it. I'm obsessed with the single bag. I have many colors. Lynn, have you gotten your have you received your double bag yet? I'd love to know your thoughts on it. I just think the size of it is really nice. It fits on the body really well. It's a great style. And then two other styles from the Hydra bags that I keep saying the Hydra bags, the wonderful bags that I want you to know about. They did do some larger functioning bags. So Amy said, love the purse. I'd put the popcorn bag in mine. There you go. Smart girl, Amy. We love you. That got a little giggle from Kylie. If you're a tote bag girl, so this is a gorgeous woven look. It looks like those super expensive, Bottega Veneta bags. Really beautiful, great tote bag. Also has the guitar strap. So if you want to use it that way, you can. The handles will go down on the sides. And then the inside of this bag, there's just so much room. There's room for your computer in here. There's also, again, a place for the water bottle. It's hard to show, I know. Here's where your water bottle can go. There's pockets on the inside. There's, an over-the-shoulder strap that's padded that is great. So we carry this particular bag. It also comes with the free water bottle. We have it for you in the black. We have it in this really pretty pearlized gold. And then Kylie, I'm going to need your help to get this hobo bag in that natural color because it's a little twisted there on our stand. And then if you like a hobo style bag, okay, so here's another option for you. Really lightweight. Love that it has this chain detail to it, right? So you can carry it like this with the chain over it. You can carry it by the chain when you want to dress it up a little bit. It has the fold over flap. And then again, on the inside, you're going to have room for your water bottle. You've got that water bottle section there, plus pockets on the inside for organization. This one is the classic black. Great for traveling, actually. Look how flat it can fold down. Okay, so again, you have the three straps on this one: the longer guitar strap, the matching leather strap, or the vegan leather strap, and then you have the chain. So you've got three different ways to wear or carry it. And then on the natural, thank you. Kylie's stealing popcorn. You have your guitar strap. It's kind of a champagne color. Look how pretty that is. So that's sort of the, dress it up a little bit. Almost looks like carved mother of pearl. And then there's your shoulder strap. But look how you have the slouchiness there. I'll try to stand up a little bit. Will that help? You've got the slouchiness there so you can see how easy it would be to carry. So they're awesome. All the measurements you'll find over at justjillshop.com. So check those out. And with any of those three bags, the hobo, the tote bag, or the new double hydro bag, as an extra, you will get this water bottle to keep yourself hydrated and good to go. So check those out. They're awesome. We love that bag. All right, let me just go through my list here. How about real quickly a reminder about power beads? So this is our Christmas in July power bead special. I've been wearing a couple of them over here. These are all sort of like holiday winter motifs. They're from the Power Bead Petite collection. So it's the 10 millimeter size beads. And normally our Power Beads bracelets are $49. These 5 choices on sale for $39. So great gift item. This is this icy blue agate. It's so pretty. And then you have that white enameled snowflake. So love that for holiday and winter time. If you love blues and whites, if you love the winter time, I love that. I could even see that, being given to a young gal who loves Elsa from Frozen. These bracelets, by the way, come in small, average, and large. The small is for very small wrists. Average is for 6 3/4 to 7 1/4, and large is for 7 1/2 to 8 inches. We have white jade with the sweet angel. We have this beautiful kind of icy pine agate with the Christmas tree charm. Not pretty. And then we have red jade, one with this cute little package. So again, if you know somebody who doesn't like really big jewelry or big charms, this one is very petite but has a pretty glow to it. And for those of you who love cardinals, here is our cardinal charm. Again, it has this kind of like medallion look to it, like it was hand carved, and that's done with the red jade as well. So all five of those priced at $39. Great gift items. Becky said I got the snowflake bead power bead bracelet. It's so pretty. I love that one too. I love all of them. I'm really charmed, no pun intended, by this pretty icy pine green and then the Christmas tree. I just think that is so sweet. I love the dimension on that tree. I think it's really, really good. So there are the different power beads, $39 for those. And then for those of you who love the Bowers candies, no relation, but we've put our Majescas on sale. So usually the 1 pound box is $33. For our Christmas in July special, it's $30. So for 1 pound box, $58 for two 1 pound boxes. So it's even less per, that works out to be what? I think $29 a box instead of $30 a box. So really nice value on our Majescas, made in Kentucky. Majescas are a homemade marshmallow in the center, homemade. So it's not like the puffy ones that you buy, in the grocery store, and then coated in homemade buttery copper pot made caramel. They're fabulous, each one individually wrapped. If you've never seen a box of these before, they're just beautiful. Okay, so there are your beautiful Majescas. Nice opportunity to send those as a gift, a great thank you gift, a very nice hostess gift. This is the time of year where you might be traveling. I was talking earlier that we're going to Indiana in August sometime for a little family reunion. I was thinking, well, that could be kind of neat to, bring a couple of those for each of my uncles that we're going to be seeing there, just as a little like, good to see you, happy to be here kind of a gift. So check out Bowers Candies while you can. And then real quickly, can I just grab our pretty trees? Because I love these items. And we haven't featured these yet this season. So let me just show you what it looks like when it's not even turned on. Look at the quality of this piece. This is all done in a gorgeous acrylic, the top quality, so it will not cloud. It doesn't look plasticky. It looks like it's carved crystal. Look at that. So even when it's just sitting on your mantle like that, it's amazing.
Do you want me to turn off it so they can see it in the back?
Yeah, if you want to turn down the light, that would work good. So that's what it looks like when it's just sitting there on this pretty silver base. And there's two different sizes. These are different trees. This taller one we call the Northern Lights tree. And we debuted it last year. It completely sold out. So we brought it back this year. And I'll just show you that one too. Like, look how that sparkles. My gosh, isn't that pretty? And it runs on AA batteries, but it also comes with a USB adapter. There is a fan that is blowing the glitter. I'm just going to hold that close so you can see. There's a fan that is blowing that glitter around. What's cool is the fan is on 2 speeds. So it spins, it blows quickly to create almost a flurry up through, and then it slows down for a second or two to allow the shimmer of the glitter on the inside to look like a soft fallen snow. So let me turn these back on. They look more purple they look pinky purple through my screen. They're not necessarily that purpley pink in person. So these are the two choices. You want to try to turn that light off and see what happens? Okay, we're going to go in the dark here. All right. So there you can kind of see how pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, look. So you'll see here, I'm gonna hold it for a second. It swirls and then it kind of slows down. So you can see the reflection, and then it kicks it back up again and swirls it some more, and then it'll slow down for a second, and it'll let the bits of glitter just kind of twinkle as they fall down. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. When I saw this chubby one this year to complement our one from last year, I was like, winner all day long. So if you got this one last year, get the chubby one this year. If you didn't get this one last year, I don't know how you pick, but maybe you start creating this beautiful crystal forest. And I don't know if we have many left, but if you look over at justjillshop.com, we do have a Santa and a snowman duo that have a similar like glittery glow to them. They're not the more aurora borealis kind, they're just white clear, but they would be very pretty with these trees. Joan said, I've been looking at those trees all night, will look amazing with my snowman pair that I got from you. They'll look great with those snowmen. So, and again, you can see here, like even on this one, it slowed down for a second, it flurries it up again, and then it'll slow down again so that you can take a second. It's like snowstorm, soft fallen snow. So love these, love these, love these, love these. I love them when they're on, but I also think they are exquisite when they're just sitting there off. They're just so pretty. So check those out if you have a second. Kylie, can you show real quickly, like we'll probably just turn the middle light back on. Can you real quickly show everybody the cardinal tree again? Because here's another item that you might have missed. I'm going to put these back so you guys can check those out. I'm actually using our Just Jill candles. That's the base. If you need an idea, they make nice little platforms and they fit these trees perfectly. But real quickly, I'm going to go to the Kylie cam because here's another item I don't want you to miss out on. It was very popular when we showed it. I guess, I don't know if that was last week. But this is, here it comes, Kai. This is our adorable, super cute, look at that little tree. So it's a ceramic tree. It has glowing white lights and red cardinals. Look at the glow of the cardinals. This is what I loved about this item, that you could really see a glow through those red birds. Sometimes with I've seen different variations of these sort of vintage inspired trees, and you don't always get a really nice glow payoff, but I felt like on this one, for that whole like red and white theme, if you just love decorating in red, whites, and greens, if you love cardinals, like pretty hard to resist that beautiful tree. And again, comes with 2 batteries. That does have a mode where you could switch it to a blinking light. I'm going to be completely honest, like I don't love that. I just like it on steady. So let's switch it back to the steady, I think. Yeah, I think that's how I would go. Isn't that great? I love that tree so much. And then if you look at what Kylie has next to it, that's our set of 2 mercury glass hurricanes. They fit tea lights. And we're seeing the glow there. It's all silver lined. It's red mercury glass on the outside. Kylie will turn her light on and you can see that the greenery around it is more like mistletoe and red berries. Can you turn your light on out there, Kai? Yep. We'll brighten it up here so you can see things. Yep. Resetting. Multitasking, right? Whoops. Do you want me to take you down for a second? Whoops. And then she was down. No, so there you can see it with the light. So look how great that tree looks even when it's not lit. I just want to show that. Like, look how pretty that is just sitting on your coffee table, on your mantle, on a little console table. Maybe it's in a bookshelf, like adorable. But then you get that set of 2 mercury glass and green and berry wreath pieces. So it's a set of 2. You get both of them, red mercury glass. And then I fell in love with that greenery and berry. It's sparkly. It's very traditional. It's kind of what I grew up with. Like that's how my mom decorated. And I like the set of 2 because I also thought that might be something where you want to keep one and maybe give one, or those could be 2 sweet little gifts for people for like less than $25 a gift. And then what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to take you down, Kylie. This is the larger version. So if you would like to have just a single that's a little bit larger, isn't that pretty? So it's the red mercury glass. By the way, you can use this as a vase. You could put fairy lights in here. This is just an old Luminara piece that I had. You can do a regular burning candle in there, but I love the red berries and then the beautiful kind of mistletoe that has this kind of glistening finish to it. I just thought like easy to decorate with, a classic piece. You could just set this on a table if you know somebody who's in assisted living, who's downsized to a smaller apartment in their senior living community. They maybe have as much room to decorate for the holidays as they once did. Like this is just that pretty piece that would be so nice in the middle of a little coffee table or, you know, on a bedside table. You could do a flameless candle with it, so there'd never be any worries, and you'd have something that would be so pretty for the holidays. I fell in love with this piece. It's just beautiful. Andrea said, how do you order anything? Well, Andrea, let me tell you, thanks for asking. I have my own online shop at justjillshop.com. You can even type in shopjustjill.com and it'll take you to the same place. We have over 500 items that I have curated, and that's what I hope you found is the Just Jill difference. I'm not going out there and buying 75 zillion collections. You're not seeing things that you're looking at them and saying, I don't really think Jill would ever really wear that item, would she? Or like, would Jill ever even wear that kind of jewelry? I don't think so. Like, I've never seen her talk about that before. Why is she saying she loves it? That's not what we're about here at Just Jill. I take this idea of curation very seriously. It's my name. That's my name right there. And I worked very hard in the over 30 years that I've worked on television and, connected with all of you to build a reputation where, as someone said earlier, you're honest. Thank you. You trust me. I take that very seriously. And so what you'll find when you go to Just Jill is a wonderful collection of products that our team has put together that we all vet. We taste things, we try them, we look at how it's packaged. Is it going to ship well? Does the pricing make sense? How do we make it work? What are we going to go look for? What do I like? This holiday collection was really, all things that I selected for you. I worked with great, manufacturers, and I handpicked these items for the Jill collection. There are other retailers around the world that work with those same manufacturers. So I'm not saying that you're only going to find them at Just Jill, but I think when you do find them at Just Jill, I hope what that gives you is confidence in knowing that I'm working with quality brands, quality partners. Our pricing is fair. We include the shipping and handling. I can't promise we're always going to be the cheapest, for the items. We're a small business. But I think what you will find is that our prices are fair. And that's what I've always said to our team. There is plenty of room out there for people who want to shop in a curated experience with someone I hope they like, where we can deliver great quality prices, great quality products at fair prices. And I really hope that's what you found. Harriet said, my goal is to buy from you for every holiday gift. I already started. Love buying from small businesses. Harriet, thank you. Well, the good news is we're growing. We're bringing more in. Bernadette and I are headed to New York next week to go work with another wonderful manufacturer who I worked with during my days at QVC. In fact, he made a lot of the product during my Year Home with Jill shows. So we're looking forward to reconnecting. If you missed it earlier, I said, usually when we bring in some new items, we receive 8 or 10 boxes of those products and have fun unpacking them and getting ready for things. We were so overwhelmed by the response to our Christmas and July collections. We rushed to get reorders on everything. We brought in some more new things that you haven't even seen yet. And I'm expecting 43 boxes of product, 2 pallets worth of product coming tomorrow. So be on the lookout for those things. But I couldn't do it without all of you. Like, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for believing that shopping with Just Jill is a place and an experience that you love being here. You are the stars. For many, many years, I worked for a company who always believed the product was the star. My belief has always been it's the customer. And I couldn't do this without you. I'm forever indebted to all of you for your support. I hope you'll continue to spread the word about Just Jill, so that we can continue to grow and bring you wonderful shopping experiences. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be a fun place to shop. I hope that the next time you have to find a gift for someone, you may not always find it here, but I hope you'll give us a shot. So, with that, I'm going to say thank you. This is a fun night. Enjoy your popcorn. Yum. And I will look forward next week. Okay, little sneak peek for those of you who stayed long with me, because listen, we went a little over tonight. Next week, I will be broadcasting from down at the beach, and I will be joined with a new brand, not new to you, but new to Just Jill, partnering with a dear longtime friend of mine, and excited to be a new retailer to continue to offer great products from this brand. Judy said, first time on, love your style, and just ordered lots of popcorn and bagels. Oh, good, Judy. You're a gal after my own heart. Let's eat carbs together. So next week, new brand, special guest in person with me down at the beach. And then set it right now in your phone, on your calendar, however you go. July 25th will be our huge Christmas in July wrap up event. All right. So make sure you mark that. And one last thing. Thanks, Joan. See you next week. Next Thursday, July 20th, I will be back on QVC, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., I think the show is, with my good friend Mary Beth Rowe. It's a Christmas in July day, and I'll be there with something very special from the Scott brothers and Scott Living. In fact, you'll be able to check them out at midnight, so you know what that means. So next Thursday, the 20th, I'll be excited to hang out with you on QVC. So join me and Mary Beth during that 9 to 11 a.m. show on that day. Put that on your calendar too if you want. Okay, guys, love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you next week. I hope you have a great week. All right, take care, be kind. Love you all. Bye.